Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Dark Souls 3, and we're starting off back in Firelink Shrine, because if I remember correctly, yep, perfect. We have 2 souls that we can turn in and see what they make. And last episode we killed Wolnir, so that's great. Let's see, that's a great axe. Great sword, fist, alright. I'm not going to use any of that, so we can just consume the souls. But we also have some bone shards, other stuff like that that I should use while I'm here and before going into the next area, so it's still good that I went here. Let's see. No, over here. Deep battle axe, poison wounds. Not really sure what I want to upgrade or do with this stuff. I think the dark might be a little better right now. I'm not really sure. But poison could be good too. I'm gonna go with dark for now for upgrading that. Let's see. But it was pretty cool. Last episode, like I said, we fought Wolnir, and I wasn't planning on fighting Wolnir then. Like, it wasn't like a planned thing that I wanted to do that episode or anything, but it just happened to me near Halloween, so pretty perfect that we fight the skeleton boss right before Halloween. Let's see. So we're gonna level up and then head back into the Demon Ruins, I believe it's called. 5 levels. 1 into Vigor, 2 into Vitality, 2 into Strength. How about? Well, maybe not Vitality. I don't really need it. Maybe Endurance is better. Yeah, I'll do that.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
There we go. Yeah, we're good. And then we have a bone shard that will burn quick. And then into the next area. Abandoned Tomb. Alright then. Let's get into this. So this area is going to be fun. It's going to be hard. I don't know how quick it'll go. It'll probably be 2 episodes if I'm being honest. Because it's kind of a tough area. That's gonna hit me, I think. Yes. Okay, if I can get a little further right here. Come on, come on, come on, don't hit me, don't hit me. That. Perfect. Okay, so the thing about this area is there's a big triple ballista at the top, which does some decent damage. It's not a ton, but it's pretty good damage. And you can go past that big worm there if you want to. Or there is another way to go, which we're just gonna kill the worm quick right here, and then we're gonna go back out and go the other path. Let's see, where's worm? Really? There we go. Just really surprised that the worm didn't come in. But you can use the thing about the ballista that's great is you can actually use it to kill the worm. And since it only does, like, it does a decent amount of damage, but it's not a ton, you can just, even if you get hit, you can just Estus every couple of hits, stuff like that. It's pretty easy. So it should only be, like, one more set here. Maybe a little bit more. No, this should be it. Yeah, I'll just hit just in case. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now that we've done that, it drops, I believe it drops a bone shard actually, which is really, yeah, it does. So that's huge. But there's a bunch of items down here, which you can either run through while avoiding this stuff, which it's pretty easy to just roll at the right time once you figure it out. And that's one thing. Or there is, once you go through the area, you can disable the ballista. I do not see what it is. So that's another option. Generally, I go for just running down here right away because there is, there are a few things you need the ballista activated to get. And it's also the only way you get into one of the entrances of the ruins coming up here. Which is, pretty important. Not crazy, but fairly. Oh, can we get it to do the thing? Nope. Maybe not. Come on. Oh, you better not. You better not. Oh my goodness, you're... Thank you. Oh well. It's not important that we kill the lizard, but like, I kinda wanted to kill it. How many Titanite is that? I've gotten so much right there. I have enough to level this up again. Okay, great. That's very good. Alright, so I'll be able to upgrade my weapon again before the boss of this area, which is awesome. We only have a few more things to grab in the area, which shouldn't be bad. And then we'll get into the ruins. And that will probably take a long time. Like, more than an episode. There's a lot to do in them. There. No, all the way to this wall. Okay, here. So this bit of stuff right here, if you stand in front of it, wait for the ballista. There's a speckled stone plate ring behind it, which I believe increases your defense against all elements. So pretty good ring. It's not super necessary overall, if I'm being honest. I don't really ever use it, but there is an achievement that, you know, you gotta get all the rings, so somewhat worth it. Another item back here. There's a bunch of the giant crabs over here, but these ones are stronger and, in my opinion, are not worth it to fight, so I'm just gonna be running. Run, because that crab's definitely after me. And so you want to stand on this land next, then. And this is the entrance to the ruins that I was talking about, the other entrance. Which this, I believe this is actually the intended path, is to go up, through this entrance. Because if you... Oh, okay. Loading lizard. Yeah, okay. If you, look at the bonfires, though, there's a bonfire in a room coming up over here. When I rest at them, and I'm just gonna press travel quick when I go in them. When I press travel, the bonfire that I'm currently going to be resting at, I believe it's called the King's Antechamber. That bonfire is actually going to be higher on the list, which it's not 100% this is first, but generally the bonfire higher up is earlier in the area. There. Oh my goodness. Better not. Oh my god. Please don't kill me. No. No way! Come on, man. So annoying. I don't have anything that's that strong either, so like... This is that crazy. I really wish I had, Actually, I have no idea what I wish I had. I guess better stats is really all I could have done here to deal more. Like, better strength, but... I feel like there's gotta be something that they're weak to, and just Dark isn't the best against them or something. And I don't want to look it up or anything, that's just... There's no point in looking it up, in my opinion. And we're already back too, so it's not that big of a deal that we died. Go. Cool. Maybe I should put more of the Armor of Thorns on, I mean... It does some decent damage, honestly. And it's not like health is ever my issue, so maybe getting that extra damage is worth it. I'm gonna try it. I'll see what all of the pieces together does for damage. Because with the helmet just doing one, it's not really worth it. And now I'm way lighter. So maybe I can, if I enchant this other axe, it could be pretty good. Do I need this even? Do I do that? Okay, I can change that too. Perfect. Let's see. Sacrifice. We'll change this ring, so... Lose more stamina when guarding? That's not too crazy. There's gotta be something good. I guess I'll do this, because it's damage absorption at least. I'll get something else that's better later, but for now I'll just go with that. Oh, 18 isn't actually that bad for the armor. It's a lot lower than what I'm used to with rolling, though. I've talked about this plenty of times before, but after this playthrough, I actually want to do a only rolling playthrough. I can only roll to damage enemies, and I'm going to do that on the Cinders mod for Dark Souls, because it's just not exactly easier, but the Cinders mod gives you... Yeah, I think it'll be more interesting than just doing normal Dark Souls again, and it'll be shorter a lot of the time, because, like, what I'm looking for with this challenge isn't, like, perfection. It's just more of, this is something that's fun to do and also interesting. So I think that's the best way to compromise between it. But the damage in that mod with the rolling is way higher than what I've been doing here with the rolling. But enemies do have a lot higher health as well. And depending on how I do the run, it could be different. There's a few things that change with it, and that's that, there are a bunch of difficulties that you can add in, kind of. That's the best way I can explain it, probably. Is basically, there's a table, you can interact with it, and it will make enemies like have more health or more stamina so they can attack more quicker. Just all sorts of stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. And it'll give you more souls and stuff like that for it, but also it would just be interesting, in my opinion, to have those added difficulties enabled and just make a more interesting run. And especially there's one that makes all the bosses a little harder, like they have more health, stuff like that, so that would be pretty fun for me, at least, to have a little more health with a lot of the bosses, stuff like that. Alright, though, we're getting deeper into here. With where I'm going now, I'm a little, I don't know how well this is gonna go, going this route. I didn't expect that to break that, honestly. That should... yes, perfect. That one did. One more over here that has a dagger. I know this area, or at least this section of the area, very well, because I have died a lot in this area. Mostly from just being careless. Because, when I go through this area, a lot of the time I just, run past all these enemies. What the heck is that? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, that was weird. I swear I just heard something, like a Discord ping or something, but it should be off. No, it was really weird. Maybe I was imagining it. Anyways, I run past these enemies a lot when I'm going through this area just because there's much harder stuff ahead, and it takes so long to kill each of these enemies just to make sure I don't die. And it's way faster to just die like 5 times than it is to kill all the enemies once just to get one more attempt. Because dying those 5 times gets me to the point where I'd get that stuff and whatever like that. Oh, come on. That's good. Maybe? Or not. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, this is pretty good. There! Easy. Easy Black Knight. Got the sword. So this area, I'm gonna save this stuff up ahead of me right here, like this main room. Nothing existed there for a second. What the... I don't know what just happened. But the area right ahead of me over there, that room is very close to that other entrance that I didn't go down here from. So I'm just gonna save that and go that way later, because it's not really worth it to go over there and do all that stuff right now. I'm also, this is like the only area I'm not gonna get everything in, because there's areas where you need a ton of fire resistance, and it's just not worth, like, running and figuring out how to get the most and all that for just like 2 items. It's not worth doing, so I'm just gonna skip those items. Ooh. Giant rat. Whoa. Okay, can you guys not rats? I killed the giant rat that makes all the rules, so get out. There. Forms of rats suck. Okay, so got an illusory wall here that leads down to the same area as the stairs on the left. So there's no reason for me to not do that. This area has some more basilisks, which a lot of people don't like, but I don't think they're that bad. Like, obviously you don't want to be cursed, but it's not that crazy. Even in Dark Souls 1, I never really thought they were that bad. I guess cursed was way more dangerous back then, too. Whatever. Let's see. We've got all the... Oh, never mind. One more. Okay, I can get out there. It may be pretty easy to deal with them, but I still don't want to be cursed, because I don't want to die. Now, deal with... So, if you remember, while I was in the catacombs, I got invaded by Nightslayer Sorg, and he just walked off the edge. Well, now I actually have to fight him. So, fun stuff. Not the worst, but... Oh, no. I can't believe I just survived that. I'm doing surprisingly well. Normally I die to him like 5 times. Like the first attempt I'll die before even dealing damage, stuff like that. So if I actually kill him first time... Okay. And that should be him. Let's go! I don't think I've ever first attempted him in a playthrough. Like, I think every time I've ever fought him in a playthrough, I've always died at least once. Well, actually, that's a lie. Other than Cinders, but that's because in Cinders I summoned, like, 10 minions just to do all the fighting for me, so... I don't really count that. So now we have another Black Knight here. They're not that bad. And actually, I have Dark, so they should be extra easy here. Ooh, and I think I just knocked him off. Did we? Let's go! And he should be dead? Yes! That's extra rare. Like, killing Sorg first try is one thing, but the Black Knight too? Like... that's a, like, oosh, that's a huge first for me. 'Cause I'm fairly good at this game. I'm nothing crazy, but I'm not bad. And that is not something I've done before. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the end of the area, so I think depending on how this section goes, coming up, there's, coming up here that I have to kill a bunch of enemies up top here, and I'm disabling the ballista by going up this way. And I'm going to do that quick, and depending on how quickly I can actually make it there, because I might die, but depending on how fast I actually succeed at doing that, I might just, give an attempt to the boss, because I could go a little over, whatever. Especially after, I did a extra episode for Halloween, which I played GTFO. If you didn't see that, check it out. It was a pretty good time. It wasn't really scary, as like a lot of other scary games would be, but it was very dark and spooky, so it was pretty cool. This should be easy. You should be dead now. Maybe not dead, but just one more hit. This is really going well. Like, I've never really killed these guys first try. There's so much stuff here that I'm doing way better than normal. Get there. Oh, dang. He missed. A lot of damage there. I think that's that. Yeah. I can't believe that. That is the first time I've ever made it all the way up to the ballista from the start. Like, from that first bonfire. I died once, but, like, that went really well. Yeah, why not? Whatever. I should be wearing the silver cat ring to go down here, just because it'd make me not take fall damage, but it's not a big deal. I can take a little fall damage. I'm about to get to a bonfire. So now we're back in the lake. We'll go all the way back over here now, which is annoying. But pretty easy nonetheless. Let's see. The boss... Also, this area, you don't even have to go through any of it, basically. Like, I disabled that ballista and, like, did some of that stuff just to, like... I wanted to go through, get the items, get the souls, all that stuff, but... You don't have to do any of that. Like, you could just go straight for the boss, and this boss is completely optional either way, so... Save it for way later if you don't have to, like... No problem with that. Let's see. So all we have to do now is... This pathway leads to that... Well, to the upper area of that, big open area that I just went straight into the path to the side. Which shouldn't be that bad to get through this area. There are a lot of these enemies, which I'm not incredible at fighting sometimes. And especially with the flames around. There's a lot of floating flames that just target you and shoot on their own. Which, they're actually summoned by the things that I was just killing. Like, if you kill that, it will, get rid of some of the floating flames that are attacking you, so do that if you're having trouble. But then again, that's part of the trouble, is actually killing those. Hopefully this isn't that bad. I don't know what the other one that just woke up was. It might have been a shield with a spear. And... No? Oh, that's that one. This could be a problem. Not that bad, but just a little. Oh dang no. I got the perfect setup there. Or not setup, luck, I guess? Because it wasn't like entirely luck, but pretty much. So we got... Oh, right, these enemies. Woo. So the enemies that sucked before, that jump and grab you and all that, there's even stronger ones now. There. This one. There. Somehow I didn't take damage, even though it was all over me. Oh, I forgot that there was a slime right there. It's not that big a deal, but ow. Roll piece? Nice. Alright, I don't need to worry about those enemies. Is there anything down there? I think there's one item down below, but I don't even think I'm gonna kill the enemies to get it. I'm just gonna run past. So that's where that was. This goes over there. Yeah, this should be fine. Even if I do get grabbed by the slime, which, yeah, there. I should be fine either way. And then if I die, I can just run back and grab it. Well, yeah, perfect. That was easy enough, actually. And there's stairs up right over here. Please don't, right there. Oh, jeez, that was close. Okay, and we're back out. Awesome. Alright, let's see. I am gonna give an attempt at the boss, since we're not really that far over the time, nothing like that. I mean, a few extra minutes never hurts, and it's just fun to play and do stuff, so... I just say 30 minutes because I don't want to, like, spend so much of your guys' time, like... You know, I could play this stuff all day, but I don't want to sit there and keep doing this if, you know, not everyone has that much time. But yeah, we can upgrade both of these pretty much all the way up to chunks. And I will upgrade that other hand axe. Actually, do we have... I have fire. Do I have lightning yet? I don't. I'm gonna save that then, because I think... personally, I think fire is overrated. Like, fire is pretty good, but I don't think it's worth, getting, really. Like, I'd rather use the other things. Same thing with dark, though. Dark isn't crazy. I think there's two, yes. I just like, lightning more. I think it has more uses than fire. Demon. That should be the right one. Yes, that should be the right one. Oh, that's why it's lower. I can't believe I've never made that connection. It's not that that's the other path is the intended way, it's that this is closest to the boss. That's so obvious, but I've never made that connection. Let's see. But we're gonna go into this boss anyways. I'm gonna start with my poison axe, because I want to try and get poison on him if I can. Because I know he's not immune. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't take that much damage. Actually done a lot to him. Is that poison too? No, it's not. I thought it was. Jeez, can you not just stagger me walking? go. Move back a bit. There. Now heal. There we go. He's not... Yeah, that's... Oh, that's not good. Oh, actually, that's fine. I thought it was a different one. Okay, this is... This makes a ring of fire, which I can dodge. Now, run, please. Oh, now he's summoning meteors to strike me down. Awesome. That's not that bad. Oh, I did poison. Nice. Let's go to Dark, because that should do a little more damage once. Okay, now he's gonna explode, so I need to move. There. Now these exploded, I can just kill him. That went really well. Like, that was quick. That wasn't hard. I only used 3 Estus. That went surprisingly well. Alright, though. Let's see. Is there anything I need to do? Alright, I'm gonna go back to Firelink, and we'll start that next episode there. Quickly see... Actually, no. Instead, I'll quickly see what the weapon is for and level up. Or the soul is for, like what weapon I can get for it. And then after that, that should make an episode. So let's see, we can get right, I remember that. The Great Hammer or the Pyromancy. Neither one is gonna help me. So we'll use the soul, get some souls. And let's see, this should get us up to 1,000, right? Perfect. And I can use another level of strength though. Alright. Pretty good.
Farewell, Amid.
Yeah. Next episode, we'll be starting another area. That's pretty great. I mean, I didn't expect to get through the entire Demon Ruins in 1 episode. That was crazy good. Anyways though, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.